guys, so we're gonna be doing a different video today because lately I've been trying to take my life seriously right now because I am tired of the freaking problem I've been having for 14 goddamn years. And this is just a little, I'm gonna try to do a little speech, but basically ever since I've been alive, which is great, I've suffered from severe depression and anxiety and heck, even suicidal thoughts. And as of right now, I'm trying to take this stuff seriously. I'm tired of just avoiding the problem, ignoring it, and just pretending I don't have one, okay? Because that's done nothing but make it worse and worse and worse. And I'm also tired of seeing other people online who are in the same situation I am, but they don't want to talk, they're too scared to do it because this or that. So I'm gonna try and do some motivational speeches, even though I'm not the greatest at it. I'm a 14-year-old kid in Michigan. I'm not gonna really be the greatest at giving a speech. I'm not the president over here, but I mean, it's worth a shot. But one thing I will say though is that if you do suffer from depression, I think a good thing for you to do is to not daydream as much. Try to actually be in reality, be grounded, as they say at my hospital. And what I mean by being grounded, I mean like just sit down, like look around, okay, like sit in your room or wherever you're watching this, and just look around, see how many colors there are, see, like name 5 things you see, like a TV, wardrobe, basket, maybe a console, and maybe a controller if you got that in your room. And if you don't want to do that, just listen to some music or something. Because one thing I think that will also help people suffering from depression or anxiety or basically any disorder with their mind, mosquito. But like I was saying, express yourself. And what I mean by that is like write a book, make some poems, draw, paint, make some music about it. Like say you got a guitar, maybe play a few notes and make a song. You know, find a way to get what you're feeling out into the world if you can't outright speak it. You know, if you can't make it into a song, maybe try to draw it. Maybe put it into like a poem. Or maybe try and make a book about it. Not like a long book, but like just a short little 10, 20 page book. And one thing I cannot stress enough is that if you do suffer, you need to tell someone. Don't ever feel like you're burdening them or they're gonna hate you or something. Don't think like that, okay? Because if you trust the person, then they trust you in return, okay? Now say you don't really have the courage to do it because you're too nervous or anxious, kind of make that big announcement to the people you trust. Well, one thing I would recommend, because this helped me. Yes, everyone is different when it comes to this, but what I would recommend is maybe like, you know how people go to the mirror and they're like pumping themselves up, like today I'm gonna go out there and ask my crush out, or today I'm gonna get that egg on my math test. I'm gonna go to my boss. I'm gonna ask for a raise or promotion, because since I've been doing such a hard job today, well, lately at work. Do that. Go to like the mirror and just pump yourself up. That's how I was able to tell my parents and tell some of my friends. I would go to the mirror, I have like one of my favorite bands playing, and just pump myself up. Like, yeah, today I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna tell them. What's going on. I need some help. All that. And hey, since I trust them and their family, and I recommend too like telling your family or like a close friend about this before you go tell like some random stranger. Because that's why I recommend like say you've been friends with someone for like I don't know 10 years of your life. You should go tell them. Maybe tell your sister or brother, mother, father, whoever you are close with. You should tell them first. And I'm trying to think of some other things to talk about, but I forgot. Yeah, you guys can tell I'm not the greatest at giving a speech. And it sucks too, because I had everything planned out today, and now I forgot everything I was gonna say. But, oh well, I can do this another time. But I would recommend, if you do feel like this, actually like take it seriously. Like if you know you have a problem, or if you suspect you have a problem, go to your doctor, psychologist, therapist, whoever. Because I only started to check this out because the older I was getting, I started to think there was a problem. You know, I was never really happy. I was always down all the time or just numb. I was always anxious for like no reason whatsoever. So I started doing some research to figure out, okay, well, maybe I have it. And the symptoms sounded exactly like me. All the signs seemed like me. During any point in my life, whether it be like 5 years old, 8 years old, or freaking, well, 14 now. So, if you suspect you have the problem, I recommend looking up the signs, but don't immediately diagnose yourself, because I did not self-diagnose myself, because I was only suspicious, and okay, it sounded like me, but that could just be a coincidence. So, I figured next time I go to my doctor, I'm gonna ask him about it. Asked them about it, and yeah, I I got it. Had it for my whole goddamn life. That's just whoop-de-doo. Fantastic. But one thing I'm gonna say, this is not really like a motivational speech thing anymore. I'm just gonna start talking on the subject matter itself. But one thing I really hate see people do is fake disorders. Because I don't know why you want to fake this crap for clout. Like, I don't care if it's depression or schizophrenia, DID, anxiety, any other freaking disorder. Like, why would you want to fake that crap for clout and money? Well, I just gave the answer, clout and money, but why? Like, pick something else to fake about, like fake being a hero or something. I just don't even do that, because that sucks too. I just stop faking things if they ain't real. Because all you're gonna do is delegitimize all the other claims. Like people who lie about, oh, this person raped me, but that person didn't rape them. They just looked at it in direction and made them feel uncomfortable. By saying that and lying about it, you basically delegitimize actual victims. People who say, oh, this person assaulted me. Now you're delegitimizing the effects of people assaulted because you want to get some attention online, but who really cares about attention? Like, yes, I know everyone wants to make it big. I don't care if I'm big or not. I really don't care. Like, if I make me music and only like a handful of people like it, I'm okay with that because someone likes it. That's all I care. Besides, I only started doing YouTube because I got sick during the whole COVID thing, so I figured I'm gonna be in my room for like 2 weeks, I still do something to pass the time. That's legit the only reason I even made me a YouTube channel. I didn't make this for fame or for money or for attention or anything like that. I really don't care about that. I'm not even the biggest fan of attention. I like to just kind of be there, do my thing, and just not really be noticed. Because if you're famous, everyone's gonna know what you look like and ask questions or crap. It's like, I don't want that. Obviously, if I get famous and all, well, I guess my music blew up or something, but I don't care about fame or glory. I won't mind being nobody. Okay, I can live out my life without people stopping me by and everything for questions. But I gotta really try to think of things to talk about. Well, I guess back to the topic of trying to fight your depression. I mean, in my opinion, I see like three options when you have depression. You could either fight it, realize there's a problem, and try to, solve it. Don't do nothing about it. Let that thing build up until you eventually, just off yourself. That's an option that no one needs to take because who really wants to do that? No one. People who kill themselves don't actually ever want to die. They only see it as the only option to escape their pain. But the thing is, well, I'll get to that after I tell the other option, but the third and final option is you do neither. You don't fight it, but you don't off yourself. You just let the problem sit, let it eat you away, let your insides rot away, and let it just consume you whole. To eventually, yeah, sure, you might be walking and talking and everything, but you're not really alive anymore. You're just surviving from one day to the next. And again, no one wants that since we're human. We need to live. We need to breathe. We need to do maybe something with our life, depending on who you are. But we need to, enjoy the little bit of time we have on this moldy blue-green rock floating in space. But god dang, I forgot what I was gonna go on about. Oh yeah. But one thing I should say is do not kill yourself. You never need to do that. Because say you're feeling down at like my age and you try to off yourself and like I don't know how many times you felt like doing it in your lifetime so far. Well, don't. Because if there's one thing I know in life, everyone must go through pain. Everyone must go through suffering. Everyone must go through agony in their life. And if you suffer like this, that only means that later down the line, you're gonna get the best moments of your life. Now, yes, they might not be tomorrow, they might not be next year, or 5 years, or 10 years, but they will come. Okay? Because, yes, things might suck for me right now at 14, but that's the thing, I'm 14. So if I go just one more year, okay, one thing I recommend is just go one more day in your life. Like, say you're really down bad, just go one more day. And since you went one more day, when I go one more week, when I one more month, when I 2 months, 5, 10, when I go a whole year, when I 2 years now, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, just keep pushing on. Because things do get better. I can only say that for a fact because lately the only thing that's changed about me is that I don't hit myself as much. I laid off my back. Let me actually breathe. Let me make a mistake and then not beat the ever holy crap out of myself because I actually bumped into a freaking raider at Applebee's or something. No, it's an accident. Accidents happen. We're humans. We will make mistakes. We will create an accident, but we do not need to beat ourselves up over that because, like I said, it's an accident. It did not mean to happen. So say you absolutely hate yourself when you accidentally like drop a bowl and it breaks. Don't beat yourself over that. You're not worthless scum. You just accidentally bumped into a freaking table and knocked down the bowl. Oh well, not a big deal. You got like 2 million other, you got other like 50 more bowls in your cabinet. If it's a favorite one, then okay, I guess that sucks, but I mean, you still got other bowls. The only thing that will kind of suck about it breaking is if it's like one of your, I don't know, like your grandma's plate, but she's not around anymore. And yeah, that would kind of suck, but it's broken now, so we can't do anything about it. And so I gotta go on again. Oh yeah, and this is kind of going back to the one thing about talking to people. Now, a majority of the world is somewhat religious in some way, whether it be Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, or Hindu, or any of the other small ones. If you can't talk to an actual person yet, then why not your religion? Okay, I'm Christian, so if I don't want to talk to someone, I can, pray to God or Jesus for some help. If you're a Muslim, you can pray to Allah. Jewish, pray to your God. I forgot his name. If you're a Buddhist, you got Buddha to help you out. If you're Hindu, you got the hundreds of Hindu gods out there to help you out. So, if you can't talk to like a friend or a family member yet, and you can't even talk to your dog or the mirror, then you got your religion to help you out. And if you're an atheist, then, well, hey, the universe will help you out, karma will help you out, Mother Nature's gonna help you out. Just find someone or something to talk to. Like, it doesn't even have to be a real thing. It could be a stuffed animal if you want. Just anything to get you pumped up to go tell the person you trust about what you've been dealing with. Because I would recommend, like, one problem I did is that I knew I had a problem. I just never checked it out. I would just daydream, live off of my head, and just not worry about the problem. Just ignore it. But see, that's a bad thing to do. Because if you just, like I said, you have options. And I chose to just let it just sit there. And just keep building up and up and up. And that's a bad thing to do, especially since it's been a bad type of depression and anxiety my whole life. So we're basically letting something worse keep getting worse and worse. Okay, it's like Chernobyl. If we didn't have the liquidators there, then that would have just kept growing into a bigger and bigger problem. So, if you need something to think about it like that, okay? An accident happened. People can either go to said accident and stop it from getting worse, or you could just ignore it and let it keep getting worse. And I recommend, if you have any suspicions whatsoever, I recommend going to the doctor and getting it checked out. Because mental health is a very serious problem. Because it's not like a physical ailment. Okay, it's not like a broken leg or, the flu. It's something that is inside your mind. So it is hard to, kind of ignore for the most part since, it's literally your mind. So, like I said, if you ever have suspicions, go to your doctor, get it checked out, and try to get it fixed and combat it as soon as possible. Because if you just ignore it, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse to eventually either go to game overing yourself or just being just a husk at that point and you're not really living anymore. Because, I'm Christian, and the reason we're here is because God made us so we can, enjoy life, enjoy the time we have on this planet. So, if you are having this type of problem, you should get it checked out so you can enjoy your time on this planet. Because if you don't fix it, it's just gonna make your life miserable. Believe me, I know how it feels to be freaking miserable all god dang long, all day long and night long. It's just, oh, it's wonderful. I see why people love faking this. It's just so fun to have. Like, I love feeling like a worthless piece of crap every day, wanting to kill myself every day. Oh, I just love that feeling. I love being so scared to walk up to another human being and talk to them because my anxiety is through the goddamn roof. It's just wonderful, isn't it, people? No, no, it's not. And I feel like I should say I'm being sarcastic because I realize when I'm being sarcastic, it's hard to tell if I'm sarcastic or not. But yeah, I don't know why people even fake it in the first place because it's not something fun. Like, if you fake it, how about I make you get depression? How about I make you want to kill yourself? Feel like a worthless piece of crap who can't do nothing right. Make you feel like no one loves you and this and that. How would you like to feel like that every single day? You wouldn't like it? Well, stop faking it then. Because it is a serious issue. I don't know why people fake it. I do know. Attention and money. We need to get the dollar bills. I need to be known on the internet because God forbid you do it in a good way. How dare I try to do a good way to get on the internet? Why not just fake it? Yeah, fake it till you freaking make it. But that's the thing, it's the internet. People will eventually find out your disguise sooner or later. So it's like, yeah, sure, you might get like a month or a few months of fame and glory and attention. But after that, someone's gonna find out you're lying. Because you can't keep up a facade forever. Especially if you do like smiling depression. You can't keep that facade up forever. Because I could do that every single day. Go to school and act like everything's okay. Act like I'm just living my life. Just happy go lucky, smiling, just whoop de freaking do. But nah, at this point, I don't care about people if they know or not. Like it's a problem. I'm taking my life seriously now because it's like 14 years of the same old thing. You know what? I'm done. I am done being like this because I don't have to be this way. I don't have to feel like this. I have options. I don't have to just sit there and do nothing about it. I have an option. And I'm gonna take that option and freaking fight this thing. Okay? Yeah, sure. It might be really big now, but I don't care. Start climbing Mount Everest. Yeah, sure. It's gonna be hard. You might fail on the way up there a few times, but eventually you'll make it. And like I'm just done feeling like this, man. Because like I don't have to be this way, you know. I have options actually. I don't have to just do nothing about it. I could take action, take charge. But in order for me to actually win this, I have to make that decision. And that goes for y'all as well. You will have to make that decision. Yes, you can have as many friends and family members and whoever to get you along the way. But in order to fully kill this demon of yours, fully get rid of it, that option is up to you. So, what would you rather want? Would you rather just sit there and ruin your life? Make it every day miserable? Or would you rather get rid of it and live your life? Have fun? No, actually be happy for once. Enjoy this beautiful world we live in. And also a piece of crap world we live in. It just depends where you live. I mean, I live in America, so ain't the greatest. But hey, at least we got some pretty scenery. That goes for anywhere. So we're not that special. And BCT and very offensive. What a wonderful place to live in, ain't that right? But what else is there? Oh, that's a nice car. But one thing I do recommend is like like I said before, we need to take it seriously. This isn't going for people who even suffer with it. This goes for like everyone, because it is a problem, and I see people kind of ignore it here and there, like, oh, it's not a problem. Oh, you're faking it or whatever. It's like, no, if you feel it, then it's not fake. Okay. And I think the worst kind of depression to have is the smiling depression, because it's not really an actual term used by doctors and everything, because it's basically just depression, but you act like everything's good. But I hate seeing people who have that, but then are called fake because they think, oh, depression means you're crying all the time in the corner, boo-hooing all the time. But no, it's not like that. Because you could act like everything's okay and go around your life feeling like everything's good. You know, like I would do at school. I'll go there and act like everything's hey, okay. I'm not dealing with anything, but that's the thing. If people who do the smiling depression and act like everything's good because they don't want people to worry about them, that's just gonna cause problems, because people think that, oh, yeah, you're sad all the time and you're crying all the time. No, I mean, yes, it's like that, but it's different for everyone. Okay, for example, me, I don't really cry at all. In fact, I basically bottle up all my goddamn emotions. Well, man, after all, I ain't letting that out. I would just bottle it up and then have a breakdown every few months. No, that's the manly way. I should say I'm joking, but for example, mine kind is like my depression fluctuates between like every single type. Some days I'm acting like everything's good. Other days you can tell something ain't good because I'm just tired all the dang time. But I mean, no, not tired. Just well, if you know, you know. It's kind of hard to describe it to someone who doesn't feel it. And the reason I'm also even making these I'm gonna start making these speeches is because I'm tired of seeing people who suffer, but they don't got no one to really look to or talk to. So you know what? I'm gonna start doing that. Okay? Because if there's one thing I know, my brothers and sisters watching this, we're strong. We're gonna get through this together. Eventually, we will win. Because if I know something, you and me, we are strong. We will get through this together, and we will win. Okay? Don't ever think you're losing the battle. We will win this. It may take a while. It may take like a year, or maybe 2 or 5 years. Okay? But progress is still progress, no matter how slow it is. Another thing I should say is, don't ever worry about what people think about you. Okay? Like, say someone who does not like you says you should, no, go do this. Okay? Don't ever listen to someone, don't take criticism from someone you will not take advice from. Like if you don't look up to that person and you don't take advice from them, then don't take that person's criticism if you don't respect them and everything. Because if you're just gonna let every single type of criticism get to you, that is gonna very much hinder your progress. Now, for me, I quite frankly don't care what people think about me or talk to me about or whatever. I really don't care for that. If someone says I should go quit to the main menu in real life, go skydiving without a parachute, yeah, I'm not really gonna take that too hard because person's upset, and I want to take advice from said person, so I'm not gonna worry about what they said. If someone said I was worthless online, I'm not gonna let that get to me because I will not take advice from said person. All right, but if it's someone you look up to, and you would take advice from them, then I would recommend taking their criticism. But if you don't look up to said person, then don't take their criticism. Don't take their advice or anything. That's what I would recommend. Is like really just don't really care about what people think about you, because now don't take it too far, because I ended up doing that, took it too far. Now I don't believe a goddamn word people say, and anytime someone gives me a compliment, I don't care. So don't take it too far, because if you take it too far, it's gonna just be a hindrance. No, do it in like motivation, I should say. I don't really like. Obviously, if someone says something that kind of hurt you, then okay, fine, let it hurt you for a little bit, but not forever, because pain that's temporary. Because like I said, we all go through pain and suffering and agony in our lives. But the thing is that is always temporary. Because even though this sounds really corny and cheesy, but time does heal all wounds. Because think about it, some people who were gonna go, well, skydiving off a bridge, about their parachute, but decided not to, their life got better. And that's the thing. Never take that so-called last resort, because even though it's not even a last resort, it's not the final option. It's not even an option to take. You should never feel like that, because eventually in your life, things will get better. Your God will come and help you out. Your family and friends will help you out. You will help yourself out, because eventually things do get better. Now, it's obviously not going to be, quick. It's not going to be snap a finger, boom, you're good. No, it's going to take time. Okay? Like me, mine is going to take time. Eventually, yes, I will feel better. I won't be feeling like this every day. I might be able to, get my dopamine receptors back in action, actually be able to be happy. But God dang, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but things do get better. I know everyone tells you that, but it does. Okay? Because, like I said, we are humans. We have like an average lifespan of like 84 years or something. Like maybe 77 is like a good rough estimate. Okay, that's 77 years. That is a long time for a person. Okay, and if you're dealing with depression, anxiety, like really any problem that is able to get fixed, because some mental disorders you're born with and you can't really get rid of them. But just because you can't get rid of something doesn't mean you should just let that debilitate you. Because we can always be the stronger version of ourselves, no matter what we're dealing with. Okay? Like, say you got polio, which, weak muscles, shaking all the time, all that. Just because you got that doesn't mean you can let that destroy your life. No, you can still, go to the gym and become the best version of yourself. You can still do things and become the better version of yourself, even if you do deal with that. Yes, it might be tougher than, the average Joe, but you can still do it. And that's the thing. Just, if you ever feel like you can't do something because of something you can't change, you can still do it. Trust me. Okay? Just because you got this or that does not mean you can let that control your life. Yes, I know it's sometimes hard to do it, but just because something is hard, oh dang, that plane's kind of close. Huh. What the heck? The plane just disappeared. We're behind the tree is gone now, but that tree don't got no leaves. What the? That's weird. I forgot what I was saying now. Dang it. How much we got left? We were going for 35 minutes. But yeah, I mean, I'm just, right now, I'm gonna try and take my life seriously because, it's been 14 years of this. I'm done. I'm done with this bull crap game. I'm done with this because this is just bull crap at this point. I'm not sure that's a cuss word to say, but I don't care. It is bull crap. Why should I deal with this at my age? Why? Yeah, sure. It's probably genetic now, since it turns out someone in my family deals with the two things I deal with. My sister has severe anxiety, depression. I don't know if she has that or not. But as of right now, I'm gonna try to take this seriously, right? Because one game helped me. I'm not gonna say the name of the game, but yeah, it kind of helped me because it showed me how I have options. I could, do this, but if I want to actually do it, that is up to me. Because it doesn't matter how many people I have with me. In order for me to truly win, that would be up to me alone. But, oh, but the main reason I'm even starting, the only reason I'm even starting this speech in the first place is because I'm tired of seeing people in pain. Okay, I'm tired of seeing people deal with my stuff, but don't really have anyone to really look up to or talk to. I'm not saying look up to me. God forbid you do that. I'll probably the worst role model you could look up to. But I'm gonna just start making these like speeches because I know how you guys would feel. Okay, I know how it feels to be worthless. I know how it feels to be like this and that. And I kind of hate, but also like it that I understand. I hate it because, I feel like that. But I like it because now I can help people who deal with it. Because I now know how they feel. Why they feel. Nah, that's a lie. Because I was going to say why they feel like that, but that's a lie. Sometimes you get these for no goddamn reason. You could be having the greatest day of your life, and the next day, boom, severe depression. Because the thing about depression is that it don't care who you are. It don't care if you're white, if you're black, if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're a man or a woman. It don't care if you're 80 years old or freaking 5 years old. It will come for you, no matter what. But just because it can come for you at any age, that is kind of scary because it means anyone can deal with it. Meaning, like, any age, like I said, it doesn't matter. And that's scary because it doesn't care about what's going on. And depending on who you talk to, they will believe you or not. And in today's day and age, with people faking everything, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people don't believe the claims anymore because everyone's faking it. I wouldn't be surprised if people don't believe me because, I'm 14. People on TikTok be faking it every single goddamn day. And it's just, it's annoying, man, okay? Like, I don't know why people, well, I keep saying I don't know why people do it, but, like, I think I know the reason: money and clout and attention. But then again, still, why would you choose that of all things to think about? Why a disorder that affects millions, not even hundreds of thousands or hundreds, but millions of people, if not tens or hundreds of millions around the world? You know, why pick that out of all things to think about? Like, I'm not saying even fake about something different. Don't fake anything, okay? If you want to get big on the internet, do it in a good way, Be like a good poet, a good musician. Maybe make some, like, game ideas, be an animator. Make books, make paintings. Be like a gardener, be a bodybuilder that helps inspire people, be a person who just inspires, motivates people, and makes them feel good. Do something good on the internet to get popular. Don't cheat it, don't fake it, don't do any of that. Do it for a good reason. Because I'm thinking about saving my money to buy me some instruments. So once I move and I get enough money, I'm gonna get me a guitar or something. And once I get me enough money for like the guitar or piano or violin or whatever I feel like getting, it'll probably be one of those three. He ain't got no more. Why is even up there? But like I was saying, if you want to make it big on the internet, like say you really want to be famous online, then do it for a good reason. Don't fake it and then hurt people in the process because you're faking something that a lot of people deal with. Or don't fake being like, oh yeah, I went out and saved this homeless man from getting jumped by like people. Like if that didn't happen, like don't fake stuff. Yes, it's easy to fake it, but eventually it's gonna crumble and people are gonna realize, oh, person is lying. So if you want to be famous for like a month or two, yeah, sure, fake it. But if you want to actually make an impact and be famous, you could do, like I said, poetry, gardening, motivational speaking, bodybuilding, musicians, like music and crap, painting. Do something that you're passionate about on the internet and try to make it big on that. Like say, I don't know, you like games. Okay, we'll make a channel about making game reviews and everything. Try to make it funny. Try to make it entertaining. And eventually, when enough people see it, you'll get big from that. A good, honest way to get popular. But I think I might end this off now because I'm really struggling with things to talk about. But yeah, like I said in the beginning, I'm taking my life seriously now. I'm done faking this crap. I'm done hiding. I'm done acting like everything's okay. I'm done at this point. Who cares? No, I don't care if they worry about me 24/7, okay? If they worry about me 24/7, then so be it. They worry about me 24/7. I don't care anymore. I'm done. But if I know something, you, me, everyone watching, we're making it through this together, okay? Because we are strong, we're powerful, and we are freaking soldiers, okay? We are survivors. We will make it through this together, okay? I don't care if you're feeling down or not, okay? Because we will make it through this together, okay? If you're feeling down, then guess what? That's for the day. But the other day, guess what? Ain't forever, man. Because pain is temporary. We don't have to deal with this for the rest of our lives. We can make that choice and deal with this for the rest of our lives. Or we can make the choice to do something about this and, keep going, pushing through this and living. Alright? Be the goddamn soldier you are. Be the best version of yourself possible. Ah. Like I was saying though, like push through the pain. Because it ain't gonna be forever. Okay? Now yes, it ain't gonna be like tomorrow you're gonna magically feel better. It takes time, it takes practice. But all that hard work, it'll pay off in the end, okay? So just be the goddamn soldier you are. Be the warrior, be the knight, be the whoever you wanna be. Be the best version of yourself. You pick that soldier, you pick that warrior, you pick that knight, you push through the pain. Right? You talk to people. You do something about your problem so you can get better and enjoy the very little time we have on this planet. Alright? Because we are powerful, we're strong, we'll get through this together. Okay? Because you guys are my brothers and sisters. I don't care about what you look like or anything. You are my brothers and sisters. And I love all of y'all, alright? We'll make it through this together. No matter what comes our way, we'll push through it and we'll make it through it. Alright? We'll push through all of it and we will eventually rise out of the goddamn ashes like a phoenix. And we will win. Okay? So if you're ever feeling down, you will get better. That option is up to you though. But I mean, yes, I know it might be hard to do the things I'm talking about, but everything in life is hard to do. You can't just sit there and just let it destroy you, okay? Because I don't want to see y'all suffer. I don't want to see y'all dealing with what I'm dealing with, okay? So I want y'all to make that choice, to push through the pain, to win. Because, like I said, we are soldiers. We are warriors. We are knights. We are powerful. We are invincible, okay? We will go through all the punches we get. And we will win. Okay? Our brothers and sisters, we will win this battle together. We will win this war that we wage on ourselves. Just because it's a war don't mean we gotta lose it. We can win it. And we will win this. Okay? Love all y'all. Stay strong. Alright? I want all y'all to stay strong. Because we will make it through this together. I know we will. Love all y'all. I'll see you next time.